Awesome. Well, here we are, our newest segment, and I'm super excited, Mason, because we've talked about the strategy, we've talked about those steps that you've taken, and that framework of the from the beginning to where you are now as a very successful dropshipper. Today on the call, we're going to go through three core steps at the very beginning, and make it. And we're going to show it as a very simple way of starting at a very at no cost. And the three is finding the product. So we're going to go through finding that product. Secondly, the logo design and the website. We're just going to go through those core three steps to show new dropshippers and the viewers how simple it is to get started. But Mason, if you want to show the viewers the first step, which is finding that product, how simple is it to find a product?
Yeah, so we're gonna break through a lot of barriers here and show you really how easy it is and how simple it is to basically find a product. First, find a problem, then find a product to solve that problem, and all the apps and the websites that you need to do it, and just show you how simple you can basically start a brand the correct way, so you actually can create a successful dropshipping business. So I'm going to show you the steps that I would take in using things like ChatGPT, then creating a logo, finding a product, and then designing the website to basically set this all up and get a brand up and running in as little as a few days. Obviously, that's the beginning of things. You then still need to work on your advertising after that. But this is going to give you the sort of core fundamentals of how to get started and just show you how easy it can be. So the first thing obviously we want to do is find a problem to solve. So I've already got something in my mind, but it's gonna be related to around kids. So we're gonna use ChatGPT here, and this is free to use as well. So this is basically gonna be a virtually free way to basically start dropshipping. So we're gonna go to ChatGPT first, and we're gonna type in what are some of the problems parents face with kids and brushing their teeth. Okay, so we're typing in a problem, and we're going to get some answers here from ChatGPT. It's going to give us some ideas. So we'll hit enter on that. This is just generating, so we're getting lots of info here. We'll wait till this is finished, and then we'll go through everything here.
Fantastic.
So we've got a lack of interest and resistance. So this is all about kids and brushing their teeth, which is obviously a very important thing for hygiene of kids, and something that parents will be willing to basically look for a product that's going to resolve this problem for them. Short brushing time, incorrect brushing technique, discomfort with toothpaste, distractions. Okay, so we've got a lot of things there, and then we're going to now prompt it to what are some products that could solve this problem. Hit enter on that. And it's going to give us some ideas here.
Wow.
Okay, so we've got a few things coming up here. And we'll go through them in a sec. All right, so we've got interactive electric toothbrushes. And straight away, this probably pops out at me because we've got things here like designs that could be on it. So obviously kids like fun sort of items. And if you can make brushing their teeth fun for them, then it's going to be a lot more easier to get them to actually brush their teeth. So we've got some ideas here already. Now, all we have to do is go over to Alibaba. Now, I like to use Alibaba, not AliExpress, because with Alibaba, you're going to get a better quality product. AliExpress is more like a retailer, and Alibaba is the wholesaler. So the products are going to be basically better quality and not as heavily already used by other people trying to sell them. So you get access to a better quality product. So we'll go over to Alibaba. Now, I've already typed in this before here, but we've typed in kids fun teeth brush, and just we've looked through here. Mm-hmm. Now, we've got these sort of basic toothbrushes here. This is probably something that you could buy in a shop. So it's not really something that you want to go with, because if people have already got access to this product and they can just go down to the shop and buy it, there's no real inclination for them to go and buy it from your website, because they obviously know that they can just buy it off a shelf and have it straight away. But if we find something that's a bit more unusual, that has a scarcity to it, like this product here. So we'll go into this, and it's got a bit of a video here so you can see. But what this is, it's almost like a toy. And what it does is as well is the kid can actually put it in their mouth, and they don't have to really brush in any sense. It sort of brushes their teeth for them, but it's that interactivity and sort of the toy effect of this product, which is going to really help the child to want to brush their teeth and make it fun for them. So this is a fantastic product here. And as you can see, all we'd have to do now is basically, if we want to go with this product, is order some samples. So we can just send this supplier inquiry and ask for a sample. We've also already got some videos here that we could potentially use for ads in the future. But what we want to do now is basically create a logo and a brand for this product, because as it sits on Alibaba here, obviously it's just the product itself. There's no branding there. It just says wholesale, custom, cartoon, toothbrush, whatever. We want to make a brand here because people want to buy from brands. They don't just want to buy products. So this is what creates trust. So we're going to go over to this website here called looker.com, and we're going to go back to ChatGPT, but this is where we're going to build our logo for the brand. So we'll head back over here, and let's get some ideas for a brand name for this product.
It's amazing.
So I'm thinking,
it's amazing how you interact with ChatGTP. It's awesome.
Well, I can do absolutely everything for you. You know what I mean? So obviously it doesn't write in sort of an emotional sort of format that people usually understand, but for getting ideas, it's fantastic. I'd still recommend, if you're going to be doing ad copy on your website or any sort of copywriting, you want to really handwrite it yourself, because it gets that sort of feeling that people connect with. Whereas ChatGPT is just a lot sort of very computerized, obviously, because it is a computer. So, but we can use it. We can use it to get ideas. So let's. I've actually already come up with the name, but I'm going to just, for demonstration purposes, show you how we'd actually get this to give us some ideas. So, can you please? I like to always be nice to ChatGPT as well. Give me some brand name ideas for a kids electronic fun toothbrush using maximum of 2 words. Okay, so we'll hit enter on that, and let's see what it gives us here. Okay, so we've got some ideas here, and we're going to see which one sticks out at us here. So for me, straight away, I'm going to go with Brush Buddy, and this is perfect too, because we've actually already created a website here, which I'm going to show you. But let's just say that we went with Brush Buddy. So we'd go over to looker.com now, type in Brush Buddy, hit get started. Select a category. Then we can go through here and select some different schemes here. I like to use these sort of simple ones. This is going to give you sort of a format which is going to produce your logo in. Press continue. Now we want some colors. So usually with dentists and teeth cleaning and stuff, it's usually a blue and a green and possibly a teal, but we'll just go with these 2 colors to start with. We'll press continue. Okay, we probably don't need a slogan. It's not really that important at the moment. Now we need some symbols. So we can just actually skip symbols here. And let's see what this gives us. Let's let that load.
Wow.
So we've got some ideas here straight away.
Just quickly, Mason.
Sorry, what were you going to say?
Is Looker free to use, or do you have to pay a subscription for this?
No, it's free to use. Yeah.
Amazing.
So I'd probably go with something like this. But if you wanted to, and what I do as well, I've actually got an editor who's inside Upscale as well, and he'll create custom logos for you from scratch. But that's down the path of where you have to spend the money to do it. So this is the free version. But this is just showing you basically the start of a brand for yourself. So you could basically pick one of these, and that's going to be your brand identity and what you're going to base your whole website about. It's going to give you your color scheme as well. Obviously, if it's a kid's product, you want to go with light colors. So I'd go with like a blue and a white.
Mm.
But yeah, all these logos look pretty good. You just have to pick one out. Probably this one looks the most appealing to me. So yeah, there we go. We've got our product. And how long did that take? Probably 10 minutes. We've got our logo, and now we're going to head over to Shopify. And this is an example of a website that I've already built for this product. So as you can see, we've got the product here. We've designed a box for it. So editors actually just created this box, and you can use AI to just generate a box design like this simply with using Canva. If you go on Canva and you look for the templates for product boxes, then you basically put your logo on it, put a picture of your product on it, put a design. This image can be made very quickly, and that's how this image was actually made itself. So as you can see here, if we go through the website, this is the sort of format I like to go with. We've got a heading at the top, which is talking about what the product actually does and the issue that it solves. So it's like an opening sort of coming around that sort of objective that people might have and sort of explaining what the product does. And we've got our product images here with a carousel going through different images. We've got a review that we've made here from a customer. We've got the product. We've got reviews here, 2,200 reviews. We've got these dot points here, which explains what the product does. We've got some things here like a warranty that we're going to provide with the device. We've selected a price. Now, with the pricing, as you can see here, per unit, they're selling it here for $480 to $520 US. So whatever that sort of equivalates to in whatever country you're selling in, you want to at least mark up your products by about 3.5 to 4 times whatever the cost of the product's going to be. And that's going to allow you to have enough profit once you start running ads and you start building out your team and having to pay for everything else. So if we go back here, we've marked up the product price to a decent amount here, and this is the design of the website. We've got some things here like an in stock now button here, which is going to create like just some trust that the product is available and ready to go, and people won't think maybe I won't get it or anything like that. So we're showing that it definitely is in stock. We've got a buy it now button. I like to write buy it now because it sort of just gets people a bit more sort of fired up to just, okay, I just want to get it now. Because people usually, when they go to a website like this, they want to check out quickly. They don't want to be, if they've been convinced by the advertising, all they want to do is basically go to your website, be convinced by everything, see everything they need, and just get it done and get out of there. They don't want to get caught up and lost and have to think too much. So we've got some other things here like a money back guarantee. We're telling people about the shipping times here. So any questions that they may ask as a buyer, it's all answered here. We've got a video here which will show a video about the product, some more USPs here, how to use the product, and add to cart buttons all the way through the whole site. Some more points here. And then importantly, we start getting to customer reviews, which is very important to create trust with people. So we've got some videos here. And obviously, because it's a dropshipping product, it's very easy to find videos online. You can use things like Amazon to use videos and display them on your website. You can also hire UGC creators to create their own images. And this is just showing that the product is real and people are using it. We've got a comparison chart here saying why our product is better than others. More reviews, more custom images. So this is a very well CRO, conversion rate optimization website, and we know that it's going to convert. That's basically the layout of the website there, how we found the product, how we branded it, and basically this would be all you'd need to do to get started. All that's left to do now is get some people and traffic to this website, which we do with Facebook ads, which we'll go into on another video. But yeah, it just shows the process there. Pretty straightforward.
Wow, that's amazing, Mason, to see how you plan out the framework. Just so simple, quick from finding the product, finding the problem, linking it to a product very quickly, and then the logo design straight into the branding and building out that website. That's amazing to see, the thinking and the process that goes involved in that. Now, is that template something you've used before, or is it, I guess, is it a new template? Tell us a bit more about that.
Yeah, so this is a template that I've used on a few different websites. With one of my main big brands, it's actually using this template. So it's proven that that format will convert your customers. So you can. There's no reason why you can't keep reusing that format. Once you find that structure, if you make your website with that sort of framework and the layout in the same way like that, it's all optimized for mobile as well, because most people, when they're coming through an ad on Facebook, they're not on their computer, they're on their mobile. So it's optimized for that mobile view, and everything that you need there to be able to get your customers' trust is on that website, and you can keep reusing that same template as you go on. One thing I didn't touch on before is, now, as people might be wondering, is okay, you found the product on Alibaba, you've made your website. The next step will be to start running ads. But once you start getting sales, how are you going to actually fulfill that product? And the beauty of that is that there's plenty of drop shipping suppliers in China that will basically contact that factory in on Alibaba that we just found, buy some stock for you from that factory, get it to the drop shipping warehouse. They'll connect to your Shopify website, and as soon as you get an order, they'll basically just process the orders and send them out, without you having to pay for the stock. The worst thing you could do is go and buy that stock up front, order it to your house, and then hope for the best that you're going to sell it. You want to leave that all to after you start selling. So you're going to minimize all that initial cost and risk. Start selling the product first, and that process in between there of the supplier actually getting the product from the manufacturer to the warehouse is only a couple of days anyway. So there may be a slight delay for the first few orders, but at least you're minimizing your risk there. Also, inside of Upscale, we've got our private supplier actually in there, which can fulfill all of your orders. And it's crucial to find a good supplier. So we've connected him with Upscale, and anyone that's inside that community has got access to him as well in the supply tab, and can contact him and send your product over, and he'll supply it for you and send your orders out.
Amazing, amazing. The I guess from a project perspective, once you've got to this point of the project, the website is got the images you want, the reviews in there. Are you ready to run those ads? I know you're going to share that on another call, but once it's at this point, you're ready to test the site, right?
Yeah, so after you've done all that work, you've built the store like that, then you really just want to test it yourself, from a customer's perspective. So obviously, you've got to also buy a domain name. So we use GoDaddy to buy a domain name, connect the domain to your store, make your website live, and then basically just do a test on your phone and just make sure that the website's fast. So to because you don't want customers to get there and it's just taking a while to load, they're going to leave the site. So having a fast website is absolutely crucial as well. The way to do that, to make sure your website's fast, is to make sure all the images are in a JPEG format and around sort of that 200 kilobyte size. You don't want to be any more than that. There's actually a very good app that you can just go online and just type in. If you type in Shopify image file size reducer, you can just upload all the images that you're going to be putting on your website. It'll basically, you press enter, and it'll give you the copies of those images with the reduced size, which you then upload to your website to make sure that the speed's going to be right and the customers are going to have a good experience. After all that's done, then you want to do a test with your own phone. Just go to the website, go through the cart process, the checkout, make sure everything's working, make sure you can check out. Just set yourself a discount code of like 100%, and make sure that that process all works. And then as long as that's all ready to go, then Shopify handles the rest basically, because Shopify is built for e-commerce, as people know, and you're ready to go. You can start creating your video ads and sending your products out to creators to
That's
get
amazing.
going with
That's
it.
amazing. Well, I think sorry, this bit's going to have to be cut out. My daughter just walked in. But yeah, look, I think this has been a great call, getting the value of the process that you take to initial setup to getting the site ready for launch. This is massive value, Mason. I really appreciate you diving into this. Is there any last sort of things you wanted to sort of share around the 3-step process?
No, well, just goes to show how easy it is, and how quickly you can get things going with this, and it sort of demystifies a lot of that. How hard people make out drop shipping to be. It's obviously time. It's a lot of time that you need to spend, but in terms of money that you need to spend to get it started, there's not much outlay you need to do, and it's all about risk management. And one big thing is not ordering a bulk amount of stock at the beginning, because that can be a big mistake. So that's the beauty of drop shipping there. But yeah, in the next video, we're going to go into Facebook ads, and then how to basically get that product and make ads for it and start driving some sales through your store, so you can make some crazy income.
Looking forward to diving into that, because I know that's going to be a huge piece of the puzzle, and getting that right. We're looking forward to diving into that with you, Mason. That's awesome.
Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video, everybody.
Cheers.
Bye.